Hi Capricorn, I'm Heather Dawn. I'm here to do a tarot reading for June 20th, 2025, which is Summer Solstice here in Nashville where I am. And this reading will extend into the 3 summer months that we have up until Autumnal Equinox on September 22nd. I will still be doing monthly readings for you, but the June reading this month is focused on the starting point, the illumination of truth, the longest day of the year here where I am with Summer Solstice. So, and yes, it will extend over the next 3 months. Let's see what messages we have for you. I'm going to catch my breath. I've been doing readings all day. All right. Capricorn's readings are always important to me. They're all important, but I am a Capricorn sun, so I find a special little affinity to these readings. So welcome. Yeah, what messages do we have for you? First card out, King of Wands. Hubba hubba. So King of Wands, that is the king of action, of passion, a charismatic king showing up, taking action. This could be you. It could be someone coming towards you. I will know that as we go, but it is being in a place of divine masculine power, of authority, when it comes to taking action and initiating something very big and bold that you are passionate about, that lights up your life. King of Wands is the king of fire, taking control of a situation involving passionate creativity, sexuality even, but communication. Wands are all about communication, action, just, you know. I always find it funny that the King of Wands is sitting on his throne, because a King of Wands is, if he's sitting on his throne, he's like, he's ready to pounce at any moment. But they should portray the Queen and King of Wands as like charging ahead or like standing, you know, just moving ahead, because King of action. All right, what else do we have for you? Page of Swords. Oh, a little guarded against the King of Wands. It's a page though. The page, okay, this could have a couple of meanings. The page is the energy of, you know, it's kind of like giving a child a big ass sword. You're just like, don't hurt yourself. So it's kind of having this feeling of like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know that I feel like I need to protect myself in this situation. That's one meaning of it. The other meaning is, you know, there could be a situation where you are being watched by a King of Wands, or you are keeping tabs on a King of Wands. But what I'm really getting is like there is a little bit of a defensiveness happening with a King of Wands situation. Like it's interesting because like, it's a King of Wands. This is like passion, fire, excitement. And you're just like, I don't know. It kind of like scares you a little bit. Okay, let's see what else we have. Because you're so Capricorn. You're so Capricorn, because you're just like looking in the direction of your career and your stability, and you're like, no, I don't have time for passion. I don't have time for fun. I am working. I have a goal. I'm going in this direction. And I've been going in this direction. And this King of Wands just thinks that they can come in here and just disrupt everything. No. I mean, it's a King of Wands. Like, it's a king. It's someone showing up and taking action. And I keep hearing finally. Now, this could be a huge opportunity of any kind coming into you. It's like, it is, I feel like I'm saying the exact same thing over and over. I keep just wanting to just like pound in this idea, like this is a king. This is, I think it's like the enormous nature of what this is like a little daunting. Like you might not feel quite prepared for this when it shows up. But it's showing up. Something is showing up, whether it's an opportunity to do something that you are very, very good at, and very like some situation, some person, some opportunity wants you. It wants you. And you're just like, I am focused on my own thing, and I mean, you're focused, you're making steady progress, but this is a page, no, I'm sorry, a Knight of Pentacles. I'm not downplaying what you're doing whatsoever, but the Knight of Pentacles ain't got nothing on the King of Wands. It's kind of like, it feels like you just don't want disruption. You're just like, my life is peaceful, it's steady. This King of Wands, whatever it is just going to come in and just, like, I'm not ready for this much excitement. I'm not ready to have this much passion. Like, I don't know how to do this. Like, is this going to mess up my steady progress? Is this going to just like pull the rug out from under me? Like, but I keep saying it, it's a king. You can literally trust this person. But before I actually say that, let's see what else comes out with the king. Well, let's see what this king is about. Like, what they have, what card comes out for the King of Wands. Make it a good one. Oh, the Queen of Swords. I'm getting all kinds of messages with this. This is someone speaking their truth, finally. Like, this is, whatever this king, whatever this King of Wands is, whatever this passionate thing, like, coming towards you. Also, I want to say, because he is sitting on his throne, it's not like he's not coming in, this passionate thing is not coming in with chaos attached to it. I feel like your anticipation of chaos that it's going to bring is just all in your mind. Like, you're imagining, you're very fully aware of how different of an opportunity and energy that this will bring, like what the energy, how the energy will change your life from where you are right now, or where you are heart set on, focused on getting, which is like slow and steady progress. Tick, 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 tick. It's like so Capricorn. You're just like, this is my goal, this is my next goal, this is the next step in this, and you are on the path. You have like planned this out, you are doing it, and I'll be damned if somebody comes in and messes that up. But girl, whoever, this is a very exciting, devoted, passionate thing coming in, and they mean it. Like, whoever this is, whatever this is, there is truth. There is, like, you can trust this. I'll say it like that, because it's the Queen of Swords. This is a determined, definite, like it has purpose. It knows the truth. It's not messing around. This King of Wands energy is not messing around. And I love that there's a little butterfly above the Queen of Wands, because this, I feel like you maybe have been waiting for this, and gave up on this, and actually just decided to turn in another direction and just focus on self-care. I'll just, if I can't have the passion that I'm wanting, I will just, and I think because you're being defensive, this is the situation. You're like, oh, I've been proven time and time again that I cannot trust a King of Wands. King of Wands in their detriment is like, which this person is not in their detriment, but, or the situation, whatever it is. But when they are in their detriment, that's like player energy. That's like someone who just wants to have fun, and someone who, yeah, you can't trust the King of Wands if they're not in their power. But this King of Wands is in their power. And with the Queen of Swords here, it's like there's a rebirth, that whatever, there's a rebirth attached to this, like whatever this is that's coming in, this passionate thing that's coming in. There is certainty, there is truth, there is seriousness with the Queen of Swords. Did I say the Queen of Wands earlier? I'm sorry if I did, but the Queen of Swords, there is like there, you can absolutely 100% trust whatever this is. I get why you don't want to. I feel like it took you a long time maybe to just turn your back on something and start, if I can't have what I want, then I'll just focus on work. That's what Capricorns do. I'll focus on my pentacles. I'll focus on what is safe and secure, and I'm moving toward it. And you're making progress. Absolutely. So let's pull a card for the Page of Swords. What goes with this defensiveness? I can't. Sorry. Sorry. We have the Death card. Again, I feel like it feels like something may be returning, or something that you really wanted to happen. And the King of Wands doesn't have to be a person. It very well could be, but it could just be an opportunity for like your dream scenario of a creative project or a job that you really wanted, or just something you were so passionate about. You really wanted this thing, and you did not get it in the past. You had an opportunity, or at least it looked like you had an opportunity, and you had to go through a death process with accepting that whatever you wanted in the past just was not going to happen. That's hard. That's Scorpio energy. That's like coming to terms with a deep loss, mourning it, grieving it, burying it, saying goodbye to it. And I always say there's a million ways to say goodbye when something dies. Like, you think you've said goodbye, and then there's another way I have to say goodbye. It's just like such a process of grief. Have you been in a process of grief, Capricorn? I know I have. Absolutely. And it's taken me a long time to let something go that meant so much to me. Ooh, I can't see, I'm still in the grief. I'm going to cry if I talk about it. So I think what's happening is like you had a dream of passion in whatever context that is, and you were gravely disappointed, and you had to come to terms with that, and you had to like let that dream die. And now, lo and behold, something's coming back around. It may be in the same form, it may be in a completely different form, but it embodies the power of the King of Wands, which is passion, fire, sexualized chemistry, which could, if you apply that to a job, that's just like, oh my God, I just love this. I'm so excited about this job. If it applies to a person, it's exactly what it sounds like. I get why you're defensive. Like, this is a trust issue, is what this is at the very center. It's like, but it's a page with a sword. It's not a King of Swords, thank God, because if it were a King of Swords, this King of Wands might never get through to you. You would be so scared. You would have your defenses up so high that you would probably never say no. Even the Queen of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords. But this opportunity that's returning or showing up in a different form, it has the Queen of Swords, and it is like, listen, I mean what I'm saying. I mean what I'm saying. And whatever this energy is, it wants you. So you're a page, you're just like, oh God, I'm so scared to accept this, because this is what happened last time I got my hopes up. I died. I died. Something within me died. And I don't know if it's ever going to be, I don't know how to live again. But here's the beautiful thing. Oh my God. When I was at the gym, this is not the beautiful thing. The beautiful thing is that with, sorry, my brain is a little scattery. When I was at the gym this morning, for some reason, I was compelled to listen to that Cher song, Believe. Do you believe in life after love? And the death card is a death, 100%, but it is actually one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, because, I mean, it's horrible to go through. It's horrible to process. But on the other side of that is a completely new beginning. A new beginning. Like, you get to be reborn. You get to start from the very beginning. And I think this Page of Swords in the middle here is like so focused on the grief that that's the part that they're remembering, is like, I have been hurt. I need to protect myself. But I want to encourage you to look at the other side of death, where you return to the light and you have a whole new beginning. You know, it's like even the butterfly here in this Queen of Swords, and the butterfly is such a powerful totem to me. It's like when you are, you know, the caterpillar probably, definitely has no idea, I would think, of what's going on. Maybe they do. But when they break down, they build that cocoon, and they probably feel like they are dying. They are dying. You know, it's Scorpio energy. It's like with the death card, that is the card for Scorpio. You feel like you're dying. But what happens is everything that you've had to let go of, and that you just completely surrender to the process of the goo and the cocoon, everything starts, like all the scattered parts, all the goopy soup parts just start forming and coming together into something completely whimsical and beautiful and new, this beautiful butterfly. All right, what do we have here with the, let's check in on this Knight of Pentacles. Like, what's going to happen with the Knight of Pentacles if you do accept this offer? Is everything just going to crash and burn? Two of Swords, wow. It really just feels like you are convinced that you have to make a decision here of like this or that. And well, I'm curious as what the shadow card is, because like, yeah, you're definitely conflicted about this, whatever this passionate offer is. You're conflicted because you just really are afraid that you're going to get completely hurt and burned again, which is not the case. The cards are saying that is not the case. I get it why you think that, especially with the Queen of Swords here. Maybe this is a person returning that did hurt you, but there's a butterfly in that card, and there's the death card, which means there's a rebirth. But, you know, maybe you think you're going to get hurt again. Valid. And maybe, you know, it feels like it's just going to disrupt the peace and the calm that you are working so hard and you have established, and that you feel like you're like in your groove. You're like the page, the Knight of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. And it's kind of like some people may not like to hear this, but the Knight of Pentacles is kind of like playing it small Capricorn energy. Like, if you're not playing it small, you're at the King of Pentacles, right? You're still safe, you're still secure, but you are the king of your domain. And the Knight of Pentacles is like, okay, slow and steady, I can do this. Like, this is manageable. This is manageable. And it's giving me peace, and I know what to expect, and la la la. It's my safety zone. And then this King of Wands shows up, and you're like, oh my God, a King of Wands? That is so not my vibe right now. All right, what is the shadow card for you? And the shadow card is, what is the deeply healing invitation for you in this process? What is the advice from Spirit? What are you working on to heal in this situation? The Four of Cups. Interesting. Four of Cups. Now that is the card of, well, right now the word that's coming to me is isolation. Understanding that, well, yeah. It's an understanding that the party is over, how I like to say it. Like the Three of Cups that comes before this card is, it's a message of like celebration, good times. I found my tribe. I love my community. I love my social life. And the Four of Cups is like, I do not resonate with this anymore. Like it used to give me a lot of, like, I used to really enjoy it, but now, no. Now this could be, the healing work could be whatever was attached to this dream that is trying to come back in a different form for you. There's just some mourning here. There's still some grief. There's still some mourning. Like, you are changed through the death process. You have been changed. And so part of you is like, I don't know if I even really want what's coming in anymore. I don't know if this is even like the dream that I thought I wanted, that just like I didn't get, and it like, you know, just shattered me. Like, it changed me, and I don't even know if that's really what I even want. Like, I can think back and think about the good times, and was I even seeing the good times in a realistic way? Because it feels like there's something here about what you lost. There was something attached to it that was very fantasy based. And I'm relating this to my own life. It's like when you go through the death process of losing something that you really had your hope set upon, like, it shatters some kind of dream within you. And it puts you into a place of like, maybe that dream doesn't even exist. And maybe I'm just setting myself up for disappointment by having that specific like dream of how something's supposed to work out. And you are really taking the time. The healing work for you is to take the time to truly ask yourself deep questions about what it is you really are wanting now. And is the dream that you've always had the dream you have now? And is that dream even possible? And then there's Ace of Cups is coming in behind you. Like, this is asking yourself this deep question is a huge act of love towards yourself. Really stepping back and observing what died in the past, and questioning, is that really what I mean? Something's showing up for you that's very much kind of attached to that death process that you went through. And I don't know if you're going to trust it. That's a deep question for you. It's like, I think the shadow work for you is really, you know, learning from the past, definitely taking that into accountability, yes, but also just your view, your perception then and your perception now, and then asking yourself now, whatever is coming in now, to accept it. If I take away the fear, if I allowed myself to accept it, would it make me happy? Would it really make me happy? Is it going to truly be an act of self-love and self-respect? And you may not know that answer unless you accept it. But it's also an answer only you have, because with the Two of Swords, that's like cutting out all distractions and checking in internally with yourself, not seeking others' advice, just taking a sacred pause to journal about it, see what comes through, meditate, see what comes through. Just dive in deep to your intuition, and what does it really say? If you take away the fear, what does it really say? Like, what is the message here? That's the healing work for you. It may be yes, it may be no. But you're definitely conflicted about it. And I get why, because you've been deeply hurt and you went through a death cycle, and no one's the same after a death cycle. Things change. All right, I love you, Capricorn. If you ever want a private reading with me, I do in-person readings here in Nashville. I do virtual readings for you anywhere, and you can book through my website in the link below. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you an amazing summer solstice, and whatever this is that unfolds over the next 3 months for you, please let me know what's going on if you feel inclined to do so. I love you, and I'm sending you so many beautiful blessings. Bye.